Yeah. Oh, and you know what? I forgot my charger. We're live.
Hey, yo. Welcome to the wonderful world of Hunger Heat. I am not a classically trained chef. What I am is a self-taught home cook. I have studied under several television chefs. I have a PhD from YouTube University and a black belt in Kung Fu. I love to cook. The only thing I love more than cooking is this woman right here. The wonderful Warden, a.k.a. Shelly Eats Steak, a.k.a. the love of my life.
Oh, wow. Wait, y'all.
And today's live stream is my MS journey for week 221. That's right, folks. 221 weeks of dealing with this madness. But
wow, that's crazy. Do you think back when we made the first one, did you think you'd be sitting 221?
No, not really. I didn't thought about it. Honestly, no.
It's crazy to think about.
On a positive note, though, things were going very well this week for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't feel like I've had any setbacks. Those of y'all that were attendants with us during the road trip and for the meetup, you could tell I was having some issues. Really relying on my cane a lot. And here this last week, just been several times. I remember I've asked you, okay, where did I put my cane? I've just been up and about, walking around with. We're running because I'm a sucker for my Dutch. I love their
hashtag Dutch Bros.
I love their double. So I told her, I said, hey, let's hurry up and go Dutch real quick. There is one closer to our house, but we decided to go one a little further away because she remembered we needed to get another bottle of coconut aminos for a recipe we're going to make tonight in preparation for this week's Friday night feast. We're going to make a practice run with it to see how it's going to do.
It's going to be fabulous. I already know.
And so we take pictures for our thumbnail.
Yeah.
And meat when we cook. So that's all I'm going to practice on that too. So
if you like Asian food, make sure you tune in to this Friday night's feast.
And I led with all of that to tell you that usually we would have our lunch already eaten by now, but I'm hungry. And I don't know if you heard that beep a minute ago that our air fryer just went off. So here in a second, I'm going to get up and go pick that up so we can eat lunch while we're chatting with all you fine folks.
Mm-hmm.
Who all's in here right now?
Well, actually,
I feel like I'm just verbal diarrhea right now with them.
Oh, that was kind of gross. She says, I see Shauna says we might be blurred. I don't think we're blurred. Oh, no. 22Q Cat says blurry.
Oh, thank you. See what we can do. Do we need that other light?
Yeah, I wonder if it's the light or...
Because, folks, I don't know if y'all have ever noticed them before, but off to my left is our big bay window here.
On my side.
We finally got curtains for it. I don't know if that's messing with it too, because it's not as much. No, it doesn't look blurry to me.
That's interesting.
But on Friday nights, we always have another light pointed at us. But for whatever reason, we never use it when we're recording videos or on Sundays. But maybe I need to go set that light up.
Yeah, maybe we need to have that light.
We'll entertain the troops while I'm setting up the light.
Yeah, so I saw 22Q Cat was first in here, and she said, hi, Shelly Heath and all. How are you doing? Sorry I didn't show up here on the restream.
For some reason, if y'all go and comment before we actually go live, for whatever reason it doesn't translate to us.
I don't know. It's probably what you get for the free version.
Right.
And I do see Shauna is here.
Hi. How are your eyes doing, Shauna?
She says hi. And she said she's still pretty overwhelmed. See, does that help y'all? Let me know if that makes... Oh.
Is that worse or better?
There, that's good.
Okay.
I didn't know what had changed.
Well, I turned off the ceiling light.
Oh.
So did it help or hurt, though? That's what I'm saying when I turned it off.
I think it was like the same.
Okay.
See if that's any better now that we got the light on. While you're up, do you want to get the lunch?
Yeah. Here I'm telling you I'm hungry and I forget the food.
Yeah. How about anybody else? I see there's a few others in here. Can y'all tell? Is it blurry? Has the light helped? Let us know.
I wonder if it's my screen or the lens on my phone.
I mean, I don't think so. I don't know.
All right, you're going to have to help me with this part. I don't know which one's which.
Oh, that looks good. That one's mine.
Yeah, perfect.
So what I did yesterday is, I think it's better. Okay, thank you, Shauna. And I'm so sorry, Shauna. I hope things will get better, right? Oh, guess I'm having that.
You said you want me to go get
clear
it?
At the moment, Shelly, it comes and goes. Okay. But anyways, at where were we at yesterday? At HEB, they had, if you spent $15 on their meal simples, the low carb, specifically low carb ones, you got $3 off. So they have a whole section on low carb meals, like, basically ready-made. And so what I did, I think mine was 7 and Heath's was 8, so that's the 15. But I got the salmon, so mine's a lemon caper salmon with riced cauliflower. And then I got Heath a chili, what was it, just chili or?
Chili herb or something like that. I have the picture, but I can't remember. It's on my phone. I can't get to it.
But anyways, his is like a chili rubbed salmon, and then on his side, it's squash with chorizo crumbles.
That was really good.
Ooh. No, but...
And that's the other thing I messed up. She brought her big water mug with us. It doesn't fit in the drink holder on the back seat, so I just threw it in one of our grocery bags. And when we came back in from Dutch, it's still in the back seat of the truck. Oh, that's hot.
Ooh. Really good.
So here in a second, I have to go back to the truck and get it for her.
It's okay, Shauna. We're just glad you're here.
Yes.
She said, I'm sorry, nothing's clear. I'm not the best judge right now. That's okay. I'm just glad you're here. You could be with us today.
Yes.
Rickwood said, hello, Horde.
Howdy,
Beautiful
howdy.
sunny day here in the mountains. That's awesome, Joe.
The weather felt earlier when we left. It felt really good, too.
Mm-hmm. It was definitely...
I'm going to have to let this cool down for a minute. It's going to burn my mouth.
It's definitely nice spring day, right?
Yes.
All the bugs are out. They're celebrating spring. All the pollen's everywhere, so it's yellow. And then you can see we got curtains nice up here, so I like that. And so talk more about your illness. This is what today is about. I know. Don't take such huge bites.
And it wasn't a huge bite. Your time it was just perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I feel like my MS was doing fine. Like I was saying, those of y'all that were with us during the road trip and at the meetup, I was really, really relying on my cane. But now I'm feeling fine. I mean, sleeping better now too.
Yeah.
I think it was just very hectic. I think the weather was really messing with me. I wasn't expecting it to be as cold as it was. I have found that any extreme weather really jacks with me.
Well, and I would gather that lack of sleep.
That too.
It also wasn't good for you.
Right.
Just, how important it is to make sure you get enough sleep.
Yes.
Right. And then what else? So we've been home almost 2 weeks.
Right.
So how are
everything's
things
going back to normal now? Actually, I'm feeling fine. I'm back to work like normal. But other than that, everything's fine.
Well, how's it? Because everything's fine, but kind of talk about what have you done to get, because you were kind of having
Mobility issues.
Yeah, mobility issues, and maybe a little bit of a relapse on their vacation. So, what steps did you take to help yourself?
Just eating cleaner and regularly. I wasn't going off plan as often, but I think that's part of the problem too, because we ate out almost every meal, and you don't. When you're eating out, you don't know what all ingredients they're using. Even if you're picking the cleanest stuff you can, you don't still like when they're cooking on the oils and whatnot. I have found that even like some of the like seed oils like that have wreak havoc on me. So you don't know what they're using in the restaurants.
Well, and then we got breakfast, I think almost every time for free. But what would you get at the hotel breakfast?
I always got the hard-boiled eggs, and they got some kind of sausage they had. And there again, I don't know what all's in their sausage. And then if they had little cups of the Philadelphia cream cheese, was really good. We even got a couple of extra to bring with us too. And then we brought our own string cheese, which I want some right now. Actually, I think it would go good with this.
Really? Okay.
I love cheese. I like cheese with almost every meal. I can't think of any meal that cheese doesn't go well with.
And then also what I thought was nice at the one hotel is they had the little Daisy sour cream packets.
That was good too.
So even if you're staying at a hotel and say you're like, okay, you're like me, you usually don't eat a breakfast, or you're like, well, the hard-boiled eggs, that is clean because it's the actual egg, it's still in the shell. So that is clean. So you could basically get your eggs and then you get the sour cream packets, add in like some Redmond's real salt, and that would go great on your eggs.
And then also, El Sebic gifted us some salsa, so I put that on my eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had a couple of bottles of like Texas Pete at the hotel, so I just used that hot sauce. But then another bonus I got when we met up with Teresa, she gifted us with some brisket and some barbecue brisket and pulled pork. I just have saved that, and I brought the hot lodder with us so I could just heat that up. And then also it was Stacy, what was her name? From what's her channel? Easy Peasy Keto gifted us some eggs.
Oh, that was nice.
Some fresh eggs, farm fresh actually. And we were at a extended stay hotel with dishes in it, so I was just able to make myself some scrambled eggs and mix it in with the leftover barbecue. That was really good.
Yeah, now that was our last night. We were out of Candlewood. Candlewood doesn't give free breakfast of any kind. So we were just able to cook it up in the hotel.
So we always get those. Even if we're not anticipating cooking there, we like to get them anyways, those types of hotels, just because they have a full size or a bigger size refrigerator.
Mm-hmm. Which is nice, because those little dorm-sized refrigerators don't hold nothing.
You can barely put one Coke with pan in there.
Mm-hmm. So that does help.
That's really good.
Also, since you've been home, what are some other steps you've taken to kind of get back into things and help your mobility issues?
Just staying on track, working doing my little exercises. I have not started my new session of the DDPY, but I plan to do that either tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
But been working around the house doing stuff too.
Yeah. Like, what did you actually do this past week? I thought it was good.
I don't remember exactly now. You can refresh me because I'm drawing a blank.
Well, hanging the curtain rod.
Hanging that curtain rod. And I was telling her that was a little tricky too. Because anytime I'm going above my head working on stuff, I get a little wheezy.
Yeah. So that you were doing that, which is good.
And then I don't remember, honestly. I'm drawing a blank. I know here in a couple of days we're gonna have to replace the lock box on the side of the house. We bought all the stuff for that. We just haven't done it yet. I've just been too busy.
Mm-hmm. Well, here, I'll read a couple comments while you take a bite. Sorry, y'all, we're eating today on camera. Visual Keto. Hey, Sonia. So catching up for the beginning. Laugh out loud. Only a couple minutes behind. Howdy, Horde. How are you? Good. Evelyn's here. Hey, Evelyn. She said, hello, friends. What's up?
Oh, yeah. I didn't get to reply to your comment on Dustin's.
Oh.
They were talking about using this stuff for using keto chow for things. And I was
Oh,
telling them how I'm sad that they're doing away with the creamy tomato basil.
yeah.
So we use that for several different things. And she telling me, because I said I like using it in the for when we make our
Barbecue sauce?
no, the pizza crust.
Oh, yeah,
She
yeah.
said just use the beef one.
Oh, that's true. That would be good.
So thank you for that tip.
Nice.
I was going to reply to you, but then Dustin ended it.
Aw. Visual Keto said, loving your new hairdo, Shelly. Well, thank you for that. Rickwood said, my sinuses are going crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We have a couple of wildfires to the south of me, and the winds are blowing the smells our way. Far enough not to worry about evacuating. Well, that's good. And yeah, but it just seems like even down here, there's not fires near us, but there was a couple days where it was like hazy outside. And I was like, why is it so hazy? And they said there was like a wind, like because of the two different pressures, it kind of locked it in here. So all of the wind that blew in, like all of those allergens, the pollen and all, it couldn't blow it out because the other one, I don't know, I read all about it. And so, yeah, the pollen has been crazy here. And you can tell I'm still like kind of congested. Thank you.
And that's been part of my problem too, is I have been congested also. In fact, last week I was taking NyQuil and DayQuil, but it seems like it's pretty much working.
Mm-hmm. And this is what I like about the HEB Meal Simples. They put them in these little metal trays, except for their bowls. But anyways, and it's just so easy to put this in the air fryer, cook it, and then you're done. So, I mean, $12 for two for lunch, cheaper than eating out, but probably more expensive if we had just done it ourselves, right? Shauna said she's just waiting for follow-up on Thursday. Well, please keep us updated. Oh, thank you. Visual Keto said the picture looks awesome and crisp now. Thank you. So it's probably the light. Right. And Shauna said, sure is. Right? I agree. Rickwood said, just keep thinking positive. It'll work out. That's right. You control what you can. So just like, probably like Dr. Barry has always told Heath, when you're having an episode, what does he say? Get as low carb as possible. So maybe just doing that and you'll fix it. Remember, Rhonda was gonna have eye surgery and she went keto, and guess what? It helped. So maybe just you have the tools. Be positive, like Rickwood said, and we're all here to help you and be there for you. So you've got the community here for you to help you through it, and we know it's gonna get better for you, right? Things are gonna get better. So just keep that attitude and reach out. You know, you have so many great friends here, and we'll help you through it, Shauna. 22Q Cat said, I must have missed a live stream or something. Sorry about whatever's going on with your eyes, Shauna. I'm clueless. I don't think she's told everyone.
Oh, we're speaking out of church. I'm sorry, Shauna.
Well, I think she's just like a couple people. Like I asked Shauna, because I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I'm kind of nosy, and she was telling Heath and I yesterday. So that's why we kind of know, and I'm sure she's probably talked to a couple others. But Shauna said, I'll just post this so anyone here can know. She said, I've been having spotty vision in my left eye, went to an urgent opto appointment on Friday, basically had a mini stroke in my left optical nerve.
That sounds scary.
I know. But you know what? There are people who have full-on strokes and recover. So you can do this, Shauna. And again, we're here for you. We all got your back. And I know everyone here, send Shauna prayers, good vibes, good mojo, all the good stuff with positivity and all of the good stuff to help you, all of the prayers and everything that you need to get you better, and you're going to be fine. Shai said there's a long word name for it. Yeah, I forget what it was called.
A school word.
Right? There, she's about to say. And I'll take a little bite here of this same. It's so good, y'all.
I mean, I was getting kind of concerned on the trip because I was feeling bad. I was having real bad mobility issues, and a couple of people commented about it too and told me they were concerned as well. But I feel fine now. But I do appreciate y'all looking out for me. But I'm feeling great now.
I think that just goes to show, like for you, you really do need to eat cleaner.
Yes.
And, you know, we just have to be prepared that, you know, when you're on vacation, like we kind of knew ahead of time, we know at the breakfast, you know, whatever meat that you get with your eggs probably isn't the best or the cleanest. So, you know, you kind of have to choose, okay, are you going to suffer for the week or two because of it? Or are you going to like avoid that in the future or just stick to your eggs? You know what I mean?
No.
Decide, you know, how you want to do that.
And it was really kind of difficult for me too because folks were going to burger joints. And I love burgers.
Mm-hmm.
But I love it with the bread. Still, it's almost 6 years in now. I like bread.
So at one place, well, when we met Laura, you did well, right?
Yeah.
Did you get a gluten-free bun or did you just?
Not at that one, no.
No. So that one you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I think the only time you ate the gluten-free bun is whenever we met my coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried.
Pizza.
Yeah, you did. But I did try the gluten-free there, and halfway through I just took the bun off. I'm just like, I still don't really care for like a bun. I'd rather just have the patty and all of the toppings. So, but sometimes you gotta learn those. So,
and luckily nobody wanted to go to Mexican food because I still kind of have to fend off the chips and salsa.
Really?
Sometimes, yeah. I still have a craving for them.
Well, but then you get the pork rinds
but not all of them have that though.
But that's why we brought them.
Right, that's true too.
And plus, El Sepic gave us some more, so we have plenty of pork rinds.
Well, we did, yeah. We still have a brand new bag we haven't even opened yet.
Yeah. Shauna said, I don't want to take over MS Journey. No, that's what we're here for. That's why this is a community.
Right.
And just because we're here doesn't mean it's like about us. Like it's about all of us. Like
yes.
I feel like we're really a community. We're family and friends. And that's what you do. Sometimes in our circle of family and friends, sometimes it's about one person more than others. I mean, that's what we're here for, I feel like.
And part of it too, I didn't want to spend the whole day talking about this on news, like you said, but I'm worried about when we come to see you, if you're going to be able to up and about and everything, how that's going to work.
Well, I think she'll still be up and about.
I hope so. That's what I'm saying. I hope it doesn't affect her that bad. And I hope the vision doesn't affect her job either. I don't want it to detriment her life, her well-being, you know what I mean? Her daily everything.
Well, let's not interject a whole bunch of worries.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm scared to talk. That's what's going in my head right now, though.
Sorry.
I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer. I'm just telling you this is what happened to be on my mind right now. And you want me to talk, so I got to talk.
All right. Shauna said, so far, only thing done is new BP med has been prescribed because of the blood flow issue.
All right.
Oh, okay. Evelyn said you could always pop into a grocery store and purchase boiled eggs, meat, and cheese.
Yes.
Right. And we did do that at
Kroger.
we went to Kroger, but why did we end up getting it?
Because I thought, well, I know what it was. There was one day we were leaving. We were going to leave before the breakfast was open.
Oh, that's right. The first night when we were in Memphis, we were at a Holiday Inn, and they had free breakfast, but it said their breakfast didn't start until 6:30, and we had planned to leave by like 5:36 at the latest.
Right.
So since it was before they would have opened, now we might have been able to ask, hey, can we get some eggs? But what we did instead is there was a Kroger right around the corner
we
from.
had to do something else too, though, while we were there. I think we were getting gas or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, I had to get gas, but right by the place where we ate One and Only Barbecue, which was really good in Memphis.
Yes.
We went, basically, the next parking lot was a Kroger. And at Kroger, he ran in and it was a package of a half dozen boiled eggs.
Yeah.
And what was nice about that is it was 2 packaged together.
Right.
So that made it easy to where he ate his normal 4 the next day. And we had cheese because we had the meat sticks. We went ahead, bought those at Sam's beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
And
cheese sticks.
Yeah.
You said meat sticks.
Oh, cheese sticks. Sorry. But what did you have for your meat with the eggs? Did you just eat some of the leftover from? Yeah, that's what you did. We had leftovers from One and Only Barbecue. We got
some of the sausages.
Yeah. We got a sausage platter from them.
Yeah.
Which I thought, why don't more barbecue joints do this? But it was their sausage, their homemade sausage, and then cheese, and it had like peppers and pickles with it.
Yeah.
I mean, that was such an awesome appetizer. Yeah. And there was so much that then he had it with his eggs the next day for breakfast. So he still had his meat and the eggs.
And like I have that little Hot Logic. It plugs into a regular wall outlet, but I have 2 adapters that I used to carry all the time in my truck. I was working in construction, but it just plugs into the cigarette lighter, and then you can plug into it's like a regular wall outlet. So I was able to heat that up as we're running down the road.
Yeah, so those are some good suggestions.
Yeah.
If you're doing a road trip, exactly, you could always pop into a store and get that stuff. And since that had 6 eggs in it and he only eats 4, the other 2 he saved. And you know what? The dogs are outside.
Right.
I saw the door moving.
They're pressing again and wants to come in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's your sister? Delilah.
But that was really handy.
She don't want to come in. Well, now she is. Good girl.
But she was just like sunbathing.
Yeah. It's like, well, they forgot about us. Might as well get here and get comfortable. I gotta get them their treats.
Yes. So yeah, I think that's a great suggestion. Always pop in and get your boiled eggs, meat, and cheese. And that's just so easy to take on a road trip. Now, like in 26, when we're going to go to Napa, see, we can always, since we're flying there, we can fly and then go to a local grocery store, which I always find is fun to go to a local store. Or I know Shauna has a grocery supply. I think we'd have fun going there, and then you can just pick up whatever you need for the week.
Right. Especially if we're going to get an extended stay.
Yeah. Well, no, we were looking at, it's called Hotel Indigo. So
yeah, but do they have kitchens?
No.
Okay. That might be a problem then.
Remember, the one we stayed here is just a regular fridge.
Yeah. Like a standard fridge or a dorm fridge?
Like a dorm fridge. So we can't, but, we're going to be hanging out with people.
Okay,
so.
Yeah. Okay. And we'll have the coolers. And in a hotel like that, too.
We wouldn't have the coolers, babe. We're flying.
Right. Dang it. I was going to say, but still, I was going to say that in a hotel like that, they have where you can get ice.
Yeah. But I'm also thinking, like on that, we could still go to the store and get your boiled eggs, and that'll hold in there.
Right.
And then you would still have your boiled eggs for breakfast.
Right.
Right? I agree, Lynn. I hope the new meds help, Shauna. Yes. Rickwood says she has macular degeneration that affects my sight, so I know how you feel. If you ever need to vent, just message me.
Speaking of
Oh,
my
that's
eyes,
so
I was running into that
awesome.
problem too. When I was running through HEB earlier, my eyes just started watering on me really bad. I don't know why.
I'm sure part of it is allergies.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, it's like my eyes almost kind of itch because it just like every time we open the door and I go out there to check on my rosemary bush, it just feels like I'm breathing in nothing but pollen, and I just feel like so like
icky.
Yeah, it's just like this, not a film, but just like this dryness everywhere, and I don't like it.
Oh, speaking of, while we're sitting here,
Shauna said, I just want to get through my follow-up appointment on Thursday and stay away from Dr. I Google. Yes, definitely. Because Dr. Google is not going to help with anything. He's going to be Mr. Pessimistic here.
What's that mean? They say, though, if you spend too much time on Dr. Google, everything leads back to lupus.
Right? Shauna said, the grocery outlet is so close to a hotel you mentioned to me. Oh, and nearly across the highway for the Brazilian steakhouse.
But here. Oh, oops. I mean, no, speaking of eyes.
Throw it at me.
While I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about it. That's the.
Oh, yeah. This is it for.
There's that other one that's empty, remember?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, we're already here. We're talking about eyes. Let me go ahead and do that.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be fun. So the steakhouse across the street.
We can go every day. I'm fine.
Evelyn said you can use olive oil and avocado oil for keto chow while on the road too. Oh, that's right. And a bottle of water. We take our little battery operated mixer for keto chow and keto braids. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but I gotta
sorry, y'all. I would say I brought my little frother, and I do use that like for my coffee. I will put in. I buy those little coffee bombs, which is MCT and butter mix. And that was really handy. What I ended up doing is I would go down to the hotel breakfast area where they had the coffee. I would put my little puck in cup, and then I would pour the coffee on it. So that would start melting it right away. Because, you know, when you pour that coffee out of
it's scalding hot.
It's like so hot, right? And so, which is perfect, as it would start melting that puck. And by the time I got, to our table or back to our hotel room, I just used that little frother, and that was like perfect. And plus, I like the frother because if you get heavy cream, which again, we were able to have some heavy cream on the road trip, then I would pour some heavy cream, like a couple ounces, into one of their little mugs or cups. And I'd use my frother and get that nice and thick. And then I'd pour that on top of my coffee. And that was really good.
Speaking of frother and everything, I want to buy a little container. They make them like, it's like for like one of those electronic screwdrivers.
Okay.
I think we can get one of those and you can fit that in there. You can put it in the backpack or the luggage. So you bring the frother with you.
Oh, sure.
I just want a little plastic case for it, so it'll be a little more protected.
Okay. Shauna said, I would make you boiled eggs, Heath?
Oh, wow.
Wow, Shauna, that's so sweet.
Well, thank you. Because, she doesn't have to eat them at least.
Right?
So thank you.
22Q Cat said, Shelly, look at you out there always checking on your rosemary plant. See, you have a green thumb after all. It's still alive. I'm going to tell you, though, honestly, that's all because of Terry.
Yes.
Who gave it to me, because I guarantee.
She started alive.
Right. She planted it and everything correctly. So I'm just following her instructions.
It's
like
basically, was it plant hospice?
Well, I don't think I'm a hospice. Well, for that, because see, if you get a successful gardener and they put it in the plant, what is it called?
Box? I don't know.
No.
Pot? Yeah. See, and that's how negative. That's how ungardening we are.
Yeah, but she put all the correct soil for it and everything, and then she gave me instructions on when to feed it, how to feed it, and how to water it and all. So I have to have like these little things, and then so far so good.
She gave you a walkthrough.
Right. but I don't know if it's, I wouldn't go that far to say I have a green thumb. And I just go out there because it'll get like dried leaves and stuff in it. So I try to clean her out and, make sure she's getting still good sun and everything. But I'm amazed she's still alive, though, honestly. And I don't take an ounce of credit for that. She's probably alive despite me, right? Ellen said, will they bring a glass of heavy whipping cream to you on a cruise? Yeah, you can ask for heavy cream. And
because I think what this is, bring out a little serving thing, right? A little container.
Yeah, the little cream
yeah
thing. So if you eat in the dining room, you can ask for the heavy cream. If you're going to be eating at the buffet, then yeah, you'll have to go. There's usually a coffee station, and I think they typically have half and half at the coffee station. But I think you could go and ask for the heavy cream to get that sent to you. Yes. Like Shada said, the Trader Joe's has the shelf-stable heavy cream in a little juice box. Mine didn't have it before the road trip. I went there specifically for that, and they did not. So it might be a seasonal thing. And if it is, you know how Trader Joe's, it's a smaller grocery store, so they can't keep everything. So if you see that, if you have a Trader Joe's near you, it's a little light blue and white box that's the size, like Shada said, of a juice box. And it's not in with the other heavy creams. It's on their spice aisle because it's like their pantry items. And if you have that, you can definitely bring that with you on a cruise ship.
Once you open it, it has to be refrigerated.
Right. Once you open it, then you have to refrigerate it.
But your cabin will have a mini fridge in there.
Right. Your cabin will have a mini fridge. So that's one way of doing it. And then you can ask. And then I know usually if we ate in the dining room, they would bring that to us.
Yeah.
And then we also would ask for actual butter.
Yes.
And get that delivered as well. Yeah, see, Shauna took those heavy creams on the cruise.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, ask anything cruise related. We're here.
What cruise are you fixing to go on?
Remember, she's going to do the low carb cruise next year.
Okay.
No, or is it this? Are you doing Alaska? And Evelyn said it's like nut pods, but creamier. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do. And I think I did do that on one cruise. I brought the nut pods with me.
Yes.
But generally you can ask for butter. And if you go to the buffet, there'll be an area where you can get the little butter packets. So usually I would do that. And I would just put the butter in my cup, and then somebody will come around usually and they'll offer to refill your coffee while you're there, or you get up and go to the coffee station.
Yeah.
I always tried to find a table near the coffee station, because I'm a multi-cup person.
Right. I was bragging on you earlier.
Oh?
But they got, because Dustin is a really big coffee fiend, almost as big as you about it. I told him you're a coffee nerd.
I really? Yeah. I don't think I'm a
nerd. I said you
nerd.
even had me sign up for all the apps for all the local places around here. And then sign up for my birthday. That way, when I get the freebie, you get it basically.
Right, exactly.
And he said, well, that's a good business.
Right, because, like he does not drink coffee.
Right.
Which I have found is very beneficial. Like at first I was like, that's so weird. Like I've never met somebody who like does not drink coffee. And I was like, that's weird. But
it's better
I've gotten a lot of perks out of it. One, he knows how to make my coffee, so I don't even have to worry about that. He makes it for me.
You still haven't even drank the one I made you. We went to the Dutch instead.
Like whenever I had time.
Right. Seriously, as soon as I woke her up early so we could go to Dutch.
Not early. It was like 11:20.
No, I'm saying, but I wasn't going to get you up till noon. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, wow. I could have slept another 40 minutes.
You told me to wake you up at 11. Actually, I guess you were up late because it was 11:20. I
don't remember telling you that at all.
Last week.
Oh, last week? That was probably last Sunday.
Yeah.
But, yeah, what was I even saying?
Oh, it's about the perks of me not drinking coffee.
Oh yeah, and then so Starbucks gives you a free drink, any drink you want on your birthday, but on the day of your birthday. So I had him sign up, and so I always go get his. And then also Dutch gives a freebie, and
a couple of other ones. I think Seven Brew.
But Seven Brew again is only on your birthday, and you have to show your driver's license.
Oh shoot! Wow.
So I'm curious. So you have your Dutch double rainbow, and at Seven Brew, you're really enjoying the Georgia peach. Which do you like better?
This.
The Dutch.
Yeah.
Which
well, honestly, it all depends.
Oh.
It depends on who's working that day. They do taste different every time they make them.
Yeah, they do. They do. I mean, yeah.
Oh, another thing we've done before too with the coffee is if we're out to eat, like breakfast or whatever, and they're taking a long time to make you refill, when they come back, I get one also, so you'll have one on standby.
Yeah, as long as it's not costing us extra.
Right.
Evelyn said, yes, she's going to Alaska, and it's her first cruise. Very nervous and excited.
Awesome.
Oh, you are going to have so much fun.
If you have any questions about cruising or whatnot, ask Shelly. She's a professional. She's been on, 37 cruises or something?
29, dear.
That's still close enough.
Laura is here. She had said, happy Sunday, everyone.
Howdy. We were just talking about you. No, never mind.
Yeah, we were.
No, that was, that's Laura. Yeah, my bad. I confuse sometimes the screen names on YouTube. I kind of confuse them with your screen names on Facebook or the little shorthands and stuff too.
2HQ Cat said, that's exciting, Evelyn. I've only been on one cruise so far.
Oh,
wow. Yes, I agree.
We were looking at going on another cruise, one in Europe, but the only ones we were looking at that fit where we want to go, they're only the only thing offered is a 15-day, and that's all the vacation I have. So still coming up, so I don't know if that's going to work because trying to fit in visiting everybody too. It's like either or, so I don't know. We have so many things we want to do.
Yeah.
Not enough time.
But yes, Rickwood says she's jealous and hasn't been to Alaska yet.
Oh,
I freaking love Alaska.
It was awesome.
Oh my gosh. I've been fortunate enough to go 3 times to Alaska. Right. Love it. Love everything about it. It's so much fun. Keto Simple's here.
Hey, brother, we were just talking about you.
Said, woo, really late.
That's fine. He's paying me back because I overslept and he can make it his on time.
Oh, you overslept this morning?
No, I didn't get up to almost 8 o'clock.
Wow.
I know. That's different for me.
I know I was sound asleep. I'm like pulling the covers over my head.
Did you hear the dogs barking at me, trying to wake me up? But they didn't do it that much.
No, I remember Delilah was barking a lot, and so I got up and let her out at some point. That. No, you were out. And then when I let her out, because our master bedroom's like kind of like cat-a-corner here. We have like an L-shaped house. When I let her out, I noticed all of the kitchen lights were on.
Oops.
And so there I am. I'm laying in bed and I'm like,
I'm going to turn the light out.
He never turned the light. And then I'm thinking, did he turn the light out? Did we have someone in our house right now? Like we've been watching The Rookie.
Oh, my goodness.
It's like a police drama.
That show is so good. I'm excited to watch some more tonight.
But I'm thinking the whole time, I'm like, what if there's a robber in our house and they turned on the lights? And I'm like, so every little noise, I'm like, what if that's a robber? And you're like snoring. You are out to the world. And then I rethought and I was like, no, you know what? You did last night. You were taking the laundry back to the bedroom. And I was like, I bet when he got the laundry, he just forgot to turn the lights out.
Speaking of laundry, remind me when we get done, I got to go drop this house.
Yeah, you do.
We need those.
22 Cat. Only 27 cruises. Get it right, Heath. Haha. 27's a lot. It's actually 29.
Oh,
29. Did I say 27? It was 29 when we did the last low carb cruise. Was my 29th, I think, or maybe it was 30.
I want to do another world cruise. That was amazing.
Laura said, "What were you saying about me?"
how we met you for lunch and you gave us all that hot sauce and all the drinks and the pork rinds. How you're just so awesome.
Yes.
Really spoiling
Rickwood
us.
said, Shelley, Delilah is not going to let anyone in the house. I'm saying that is true. She would not. That's what I was also thinking. But at first, when I got up, because she was barking, she was on your side near the door. So then that was
door?
Huh?
The bedroom door?
Yeah, on your side. That's why I was like, oh my gosh, is she barking at someone in the house?
Trying to wake me up because she ain't going to wake you
Yeah,
up.
that's what it was. So after I let her out, she went running to go outside. She didn't bark while she was outside. And then when I let her back in, she went right to her bed.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, so she wasn't barking at anybody in the house. I think she is barking because she thought, well, I have to get on that side of Heath so he'll hear me when I bark. She's like, I know how he plays mom wrong ear, so I'm going to be smarter than him. And so but it was a little like, I guess those thoughts kind of go through my mind sometimes. I'm like,
Right.
Is there somebody in this house? What flavor is that?
I don't remember.
Macadamia madness. Wow. Now there's like a little piece down in here. But why aren't you melting these anymore?
It's too much work.
You are going through them too quick.
It's only the second one I've had.
Oh, or I said, you guys are awesome too. Oh, thank you. 22Q Cat said, guard dog Delilah.
Uh-huh.
I really think she would be. She would bark. Rickwood is right. She would probably be freaking out. And one of the reasons I think she is like, I always felt safe with her because I had her before I had him. Is she is so black. Now she's got more gray as she's aged, but she's so black that when the lights are off, you don't see her. Like
pitch dark.
Yeah, because it's like, especially in our bedroom, because we have the blackout curtains and everything. So when the lights are out, it's out. It is black in that room.
Right.
Like you can't see nothing. And so you can't see Delilah. So if somebody ever was to like break in, well, one, she sleeps right by the outside door there.
Right.
So they would have to cross her path, but just to get in. And I think immediately they would not see her. And then she would lunge at them. And
right. You got
them. Sorry, y'all. So now Sam, on the other hand, I don't.
He'd just lick them.
Yeah, or he would just run.
Right.
I don't think he would go after him.
He hadn't got that yet. He hadn't got that way yet.
Yeah, or ever.
Right.
He's not really.
Yeah. He's too nice.
Yeah.
Too scared.
Too scared.
He's just a big old baby.
Yes. Yes.
A freaking horse is what he is.
Yeah. He might knock him down just because he's like trying to jump on him.
Right.
And sometimes he won't even wait for me to sit down in the morning before he's jumping on me.
I don't know what it is now, because I sit on the far side of the couch, and she usually sits right beside me, right?
Ooh. But
here lately, he'll jump on the couch and run over to me, wanting to be all friends with me and stuff, and she can't even sit down. I don't know. He just started that here recently. I don't know what his deal is, but obviously he's getting used to me.
Right? That's not trash.
Okay.
It's just so cold. It needs to be heated up.
All right.
Well, what else do you want to talk about, dear?
I'm going to start planning the new trip. That's my thing. I'm that excited about it, y'all.
So just a reminder, channel members, next Saturday.
Yes, that too.
Felt like there's something right there. Next Saturday is the cook along. So I actually was making the recipe card before
while we're waiting.
The live, while we were waiting.
So be on the lookout when we send that email out later today.
Yes. And oh wow, look at that. It's like went to download it and look at it.
Uh-huh. It's taking forever.
Just clocking.
Oh boy.
What's that about?
I don't know. Earlier when I was watching Dustin's live,
Uh-huh.
the thing closed, so it didn't have enough memory to watch the videos. So I had to
That's
reboot it again. It
weird.
was fine. So maybe we need to reboot the computer after this.
Yeah, usually I do like reboot it. Oh, look, there it goes. That's so weird, but
Yeah, we're really
alright.
excited about this. Like, it's gonna be this Saturday at 6 o'clock Central.
Yes.
Like, literally, I get off of work and I just run in here and set up. In fact, we always need to start setting up some of it that day during my lunch. We had to get the camera, everything, and the tripod all set up and everything.
Yeah.
We less we have to set up when I get off work.
Oh.
Like on Fridays, I get off at 5:30, but then on Fridays we go at 6:30, so I have an hour to get everything together. But on the supper club Saturday nights, we only have 30 minutes. Play with that later.
Okay.
Pay attention to our people.
I'll pay attention to you.
Oh. Okay, we gotta cut all this out now. We have things to do.
Yeah, that's so weird. All right. Raquid said if Samson was with Delilah, if she was barking, I bet he would be protective also. I would hope so. Like he would follow her lead. Probably. You're probably right.
She would scare him too, though.
Right. He'd be like, oh, shoot.
Sister's upset. What's going on?
Right. But maybe he would follow her lead. Like he'd be like, well, she's doing this, so I better too.
Look back, though, on the road trip. When Sharon and Shauna and Coda surprised us, he was kind of getting all excited too.
Well, I think it was just all of the energy.
That's what I'm saying, though.
But that doesn't mean he would protect us.
Okay.
I think he was just all of that was giving him anxiety.
No, okay.
If anything.
Okay.
And not so much garden, but just like
Right. He was still freaking out.
So I guess if the robbers came in having a party.
Right.
So, well, we're almost at an hour. So
already, wow.
I know it goes by fast.
I said we got a lot of stuff to do. We got to send an email out. We got to edit another video to put out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then
you look like you're about to lay down on the counter here.
It's comfortable. That's why I got the blanket here, the towel. Because I am kind of tired too. Even though I slept late, I was still falling asleep on the couch waiting to go talk to you to wake you up too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I could probably take a nap to put my mind to it.
All right. Yeah, so we're gonna get that going, y'all. So if you have any last questions or thoughts or comments, post it now or hold your peace until Friday.
Yes, I'm excited about Friday though. Like I said, we're gonna do the recipe tonight for dinner. Take out pictures for the thumbnail, but I'm excited about what she's gonna make. What we're gonna make.
Yeah, I'm excited too, y'all. I love Asian food.
Yes.
So I know this will end up being really good. So we'll get that going. And Evelyn said, I have to go back and watch the Friday night feast. Yeah. Hit that replay, right? And Shada said, take care, everyone.
Goodbye.
Yes, please do.
Take care of yourself, Shauna, please. I'm worried about you.
Yeah, everybody again.
I would say see you later, but
yes, again, everybody keep Shauna. I know she appreciate any prayers and thoughts and good vibes, good mojo, all the good energy. Send it to Shauna's way, y'all.
Shelly's fixing to go make a coffee in your honor.
Okay.
Well, she's also a coffee nerd, just like you.
Right. I'd say Shauna's a bigger coffee nerd than I am.
Huh.
I think she probably
she's
drinks
a mixologist.
More. Yes, she's definitely a mixologist. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. We love y'all.
Yes, thank you.
Have a good week. And if you have any MS questions, cruise questions, any questions, send them our way.
Yes.
All right, y'all.